Hello there. How are you all? Nice to be back in touch, and it's the next talk in the series of Art in Isolation, HOSTOS College, Ian Scott helping you to do something. So I'm back in this studio today, and we had a hellish day of rain yesterday. Today is Tuesday the 14th. I think. So here you have me in my studio. Now, I was also going to incorporate work for students who are without painting equipment. I know some of you left your stuff in the art studio. So I've been drawing here on a piece of wood. You see it here from an old photograph of my grandmother who's been dead for quite a few years. And just using a mechanical pencil, and I sketched out the face, and there's some watercolor or stain on the back there. It gives it a little bit more of a kind of luxurious, kind of aged patina. So that's just something sentimental. I was close to my grandmother and she's been dead for a few years. And this is painting too. You know, you're always thinking what to do next. So I've been working on these things, preparing these panels. That's underpainting with various bits and pieces for that I'm going to paint on top of later. And I've been working on this. Yesterday was a drawing, and that's how I'm starting off on a piece of paper. Now, if you haven't got materials, you can still draw on paper. You can imagine that you're doing a finished painting and starting it, and perhaps whenever we get back into the college, you can pick up the materials that you've left there and do that stuff in your own time. Hopefully you've got the interest now in doing art. That's what's been happening so far. I haven't done as much work as I expected on this one. Remember last week I showed you the start of these flowers. I found out that I'm not really a natural flower painter. You know, I'm finding it a little bit tricky, so I'm going to have to go out and look at real flowers. I've been in the garden and they were a bit droopy, but I've been painting these from the distance. So they're coming along, but you will see in a future episode just exactly how well they come along. So transferring out from the studio, I'm just going to take you on a little guided tour of stuff that I've been doing so that you can see how an artist's imagination operates and how you combine your life and your art, which is very important. It's not just sitting there living an imaginary life, but you're actually incorporating your real life with your art. So I've got here painting I did of the leader of a Buddhist temple. I was going there and learning about meditation and Buddhist ideas about dealing with the three poisons, which are greed, ignorance, and anger. So these are good things to learn how to detoxify yourself from. And this was the man, and I used to sit there while he was talking, and I think much to the amazement of some of the other people there, I would be drawing and sketching while they were talking. I found it was a way of engaging with the whole process of their talks about spirituality. So you can see here, you know, that later on I managed to get him to pose as well as the drawings. I used a photograph, and I combined the drawings and the photograph into this painting of the master Sheng Yen, which hangs here on the staircase. I'm just going to take it in a bit closer so you can see the kind of amount of work on the face. You see, I don't like paintings that just disintegrate into globules of paint when you get close up to them. I like the integrity of the paint to carry on right as close as you can go. So not everyone does that. So we'll go along this corridor. We're upstairs in the house. There's not much to see there. And I'm going in now to the bedroom. And, you know, with a bedroom, one of the things that you're getting in a bedroom is something that you're going to wake up to every day, and you're wanting to think to yourself, well, you know, what on earth can I endure waking up? And this is what I see from my bed in the morning, which is a viewpoint of the back garden of my mother's house in Scotland. So I can always see it there, and it was painted with me under my tutelage by my wife, Judy. And it's not bad done, actually, you know, for a beginner. And I you know, showed her some things about the shadowing and how to create a three-dimensionality, but it's pretty much actually as the garden is, or was in that time. And it captures a nice fresh spirit. So there's something that I wake up to in the morning and get a chance to see that. So that's it just now. So I'm going to do some more talk about drawing later on, but you know, as you're all at home now, you can work from the internet, use photographs. Maybe you don't have any outdoor space that you can go and do drawings from. I'm going to try and sort of paint from flowers that are outside just now in the little patch of grass that we've got, and bring these things to life. But that's it, you know, that's where we started. I was just sketching away at my grandmother. So don't forget to email me photographs as you're progressing. The way I'm going to teach you is when I look at the drawings that you send me, I will give you feedback. And don't forget, you have to text or email me your name once a week, and that I will use as the attendance. So that's today's talk. Over and out for now. Professor Scott here, wishing you as good a time as you can have, and look after yourselves and use whatever opportunities you have just now to learn, no matter how difficult. Sometimes in difficulties, we learn more than in easy times. So, bye to everyone.